trying to pick it up quickly. Swiatek. Back around here to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald needing help, trying to point out in traffic, has to put it up. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, here from Atlanta, Georgia, the ADL South Division Championship game here at Silverbacks Park. The Austin Soul come into town to take on your Atlanta Hustle. Should be an exciting contest here today. It's the Elite Eight, it's the playoffs. Joined in the booth tonight with
earning the privilege is to play another game, which is now our most important game of the season. So that's what we've been doing the whole season. Every game, every training camp, every practice was our most important event, right? Building so that we could be composed in this situation because we've already been doing it. Repeat after me, be the mountain.
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 Come on, let's go.
Seven seconds. Austin Ave, you're just gonna have to boot it down the field. Sends a flick. This one tailing out of bounds right there for Burns, but not able to get it off. And we're going into overtime. Extra frisbee here in this South Division Championship game.
Hey, but this is gonna be a dogfight.
Yes.
Hey, high fives all around. Let's get some energy. Look around, boys. This is what we want. Hey, this is what we trained for.
Yes.
This is what we trained for.
Yes.
This is why we did everything that we did.
Yes.
What do we fall back on? 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 Go!
Can't stop. Won't stop.
Let's go, team.
3-1-9-0-3-7.
Evans looking down the field, able to find Swiatek. Now inside there for Duncan. Fitzgerald checks his feet and he's in to retake the lead. Austin up 20-19 here in OT.
Hey, next, primary.
Yes, Austin.
Yeah, you.
It's going back to Bobby Lay.
There's a foul on the throw. Bobby's up 10 yards.
Go, Brett.
Just drops it. Good defense from Fitzgerald, to the dismay there of the Hustle fans. And we're going into one more sudden death. Sudden death, here we go. Tied at 20 apiece. Next one to score wins it all. Back to Austin Taylor. Now around, inside. Hankey coming up with the big denial. Looking downfield. They're gonna skip the swing off there to Evans. Evans back around, a floaty throw there in the space,
Yes.
and a denial. Big time block there for Atlanta.
And heads on these for these teams, right? Neither of these franchises have ever been to championship weekend, so just when that final score goes in, it's going to be jubilation for someone and just absolute defeat for the other team.
And this one, Dangerous not able to handle it, is Langdon. Fitzgerald here with the trying to pick it up quickly. Swiatek. Back around here to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald needing help, trying to point out in traffic, has to put it up. Around there in the end zone, and that is the dagger of the game.
Hey, Moses, can you just make sure nobody else is out there?
We're on the same team. What do you mean? I don't get to watch that stuff.
Sorry, I can let you put that on if you want. Teams after yesterday, and they put UAH above Georgia, pretty much just because of Kenny, they said.
This year, beyond that, we want to be competitors as well, right? So we don't just want to work hard, we want to win every drill, we want to win every scrimmage, we want to win every game we play, right? And so that's a mentality that starts today. That's something we're looking for out of people. But we want everyone to have a healthy, safe day, a great day. I want you to meet everybody. I want you to know the name of everybody in your group, where they play. Hopefully you're going to see them on the sideline at some point this year. And it's going to be, we're all going to be one really big community because of that.
You bring your highest level of competition, whatever that version looks like. Let's not try to do things outside of your wheelhouse just to try to make the team. You're going to probably make a fool of yourself just being real, right? So I would say stay within your wheelhouse, but give us the very best version of what that means. Outside of that, as a coach, I love people who are good teammates. So that means what am I doing all throughout the day when my energy goes like this, when I make mistakes, when I'm thinking about stuff like outside of here. What am I doing to show that I'm a really good teammate, right? So that's the high fives, that's pumping up each other, that's verbal affirmations, that is juicing up my teammates, all of that stuff, right? You guys understand that?
Yes.
That is number one for me, right? Being a really good teammate first. Outside of that, then obviously you perform on the field, but if you can't be a good teammate on what is a team, then what are you here for? Right? Go play tennis or something else like that, something solo, golf, right? Right? No. We gotta. This is how I show my love. Right? All right. How's everybody feeling? Good. Hey. So we're pretty much closing out our day, right? We've been out here for like 6 hours. A lot of play. A lot of good things. A lot of areas for growth, right? Like I mentioned. Not everybody is going to make the squad, right? We've got a lot of really good players out here, a lot of players who hopefully you'll be back next year, and I'll give some of that speech for a little bit later on. But first part, just thank you for what you came out here and gave today, right? We, as a hustle tribe, are built on hard work. That is a lot of who we are. I like to say that I believe we work harder than any team out there. I think it kind of proved itself last year on the field. Throughout every game that we played, we were just always in a better place mentally and physically than the teams that we played. So we're gonna just, as like a tryout crew, just end the day on some hard work. I know you've been working hard for what you thought was hard. I'm just messing with you. But I do know we've been running all day, right? So we're not going to finish on like sprints and stuff like that because I do not want injuries, especially because I've got some of you going on to closed tryouts tomorrow, and then we're going into training camp 1 in a couple weeks. I mean, and some of you will be watching us on your couches and all those good things at home. That's a little plug for you to work out harder and come back next year, right? Just keep it real, guys. Like, this is the way it is. Down on the ground, on your chest. On your chest. All right, on the whistle, you're going to push up. On the other whistle, you're going to go down, but you're not going to touch the ground. You're going to be in a low plank, kind of like what Brett's doing right there. And you're going to go on each whistle.
Hustle!
Louder!
Hustle!
I got you.
Off your stomachs. It's a low plank. Off your stomachs. Nice and strong. Hustle core. Hustle strength.
Hustle!
Hey, that's weak. Give me a louder one on the next up.
Hustle!
Look around. Pump up your teammates. Come on, stronger. Dig in, dig in. Come on, dig in. If you play for me this year, you're going to have to dig in. We're going to be digging in the whole season long. All right, this is only the beginning. This is the easiest thing we're going to do all season long. So if you can't make it through this, you might as well get off the field right now. You're not going to play for me.
Hustle!
I'm looking around and half of you are yelling and half of you aren't. It's one team. All right, don't leave.
Hustle!
High fives all around. Good work. And it's why this team is going to work harder than they've ever worked before in the weeks coming up to make sure we put a good product on the field. If you don't get invited to the closed tryouts or eventually make this team, I encourage you in whatever team you play to keep pushing to get better, right? It only raises the whole level of play, right, in our community. Whether you're in Birmingham, Tennessee, Florida, Georgia, keep pushing yourself to get better, right? Whether you come back and try it again next year or not, just keep pushing yourself to get better. It just elevates our sport, right? For those of you that are going to be, make it to the close, what we'll be doing is sending out an email this evening, letting you know, hey, you've been invited to the closed tryout tomorrow. So please, everybody, hydrate, do whatever you need to do to make sure your body is right. I don't care if you're injured or not injured. Take care of your bodies, right? Outside of that, I hope this was a good experience for everybody. We don't see you. Hopefully you'll bring friends and pay money to come to our games so you can support us. I'm just keeping it real, right? Like, we need your support. But appreciate everybody. Thank you for a great day. Thank you, Skylar, for running the day. Thank you, trainers and volunteers. All right, let's bring it in one last time for today. Yep. What's up, Carl?
Hustle on 3! 1, 2, 3! Hustle!